Hey guys, this is take 3 because I keep bloody rambling. Ah, dear me. Anyway, I thought about. I was watching a show called Iron Mind. Great documentary. It's about my 9th time watching it. I always watch it when if I've got a bit of shit going on or I centre myself, I'll watch it. And I just paused it and come out. Something said come out and go for a walk. So because I had that pressure building up in my head again, and I thought, you know what, get outside. So I've come out for a walk, and Grom come to mind when he said about saying what I do, and it's a tough one. It's a tough one to answer because for the longest time I'm like, how am I doing it? It's I don't come from a family of any kind of psychological work, psychiatrists or therapists or anything like that. So to be able to do this work, it's an absolute blessing. I love what I do, and the way I hear, I'm just thinking of people and stories, and I hear so many different stories, guys. Don't be afraid to give me a call. And we can set something up and get you started on a journey. Because if you're worried about if your story's going to sound bad, or you're thinking about I don't really want to talk about that, or then maybe that's what you need to do. Maybe that's the way to go, is talk and figure it out. And if you think your story is not worth anything, or if you think your story is overbearing or it's too much or something like, no. I've heard many different stories, and the warriors are the ones that they get in there and they start doing the work, and as they start doing the work and looking at themselves and putting 2 and 2 together and shifting their minds, and their life changes. So it's what I do is it's not just about working with the mind, it's about shifting the life in the positive direction, finding out what you like. I like to get to know you really well, find out what you like and what your dislikes, what your fears are, everything. And then, looking and finding out where things come from, where your fault patterns are and how you can shift it, and why they are the way they are, and working on that, and then coming into awareness and using different tools. I do a thing where you become completely present with eating an orange. I do it with my guys, and I've had great responses with it. Because once you learn that, you become completely present with that. You can take that anywhere. It's just a matter of practicing. But I do all kinds of different things, and I use different ways. I don't class myself as any one thing, so there's no judgment on anything. Don't matter. I've worked with everybody from different heritages, different backgrounds, business people, people with company. It's not about what the person does or doesn't have. It's about the mind, and everybody that sits in front of me is all the same. So it's looking at. I don't look at any one person as different from anybody else. Everybody's equal to me, and it's a matter of looking and trying to find out what's hurting and what's making them unhappy, and then going from there. But I use all different methods. I follow Buddhism mainly, and that bleeds over into Hinduism, and I use different ways. Some ways I've come up by myself by following this path and thought, hey, this works, and I use them. And if anything new comes up, I try it out first, and then I basically work on teaching it to other guys that I work with. But it's about getting you guys forward. It's about doing it in a not so stiff way, because stiffness don't work. Walking into an office where someone's there with a shirt and tie, and it didn't do it for me. Even with people that wasn't even dressed like that, it just didn't. I don't know. There's something about it. And then my therapist is completely spiritual, so it's like, okay, this is the way to do it. So this is the way to teach it. So don't think that you're the one of the kind that nobody's going to want or love or care for, because I do. It's just a matter of looking at you and finding out what's going on and finding out. And I teach meditation as well, and I love sitting there meditating with people. And I'm working on my own meditations as far as going a little bit deeper and tuning in a little bit more. So that's basically what I do, is try and get guys to where they want to be and beyond if they can. And that's what we do. I just work on pushing. And I've had some messages over the past couple of days. Even today I got a message from somebody, and they're going for it. They're going for it. And it's awesome to hear. Really is awesome to hear. Because you take them from somewhere where they're kind of trapped, feeling tight, feeling trapped, suffocated, and then all of a sudden saying, look at this. It's like opening a present, because all of a sudden your energy is going to go up, because now you're discovering yourself a little bit better, and you can move with that going forward and start not replacing, but kind of programming over the top of the old program. Whoop. Wow, that sounds healthy. But, oh wow. Wow. I guess pride goes all round, right? It doesn't matter. That guy's proud of it. Anyway, just give us a shout, or shout somebody. Get some help somewhere. But I'm just letting you know what I do and how I work. And there's more to it than that, of course, but yeah, that's how I do it. So stay the course, guys. Namaste.